Hello and welcome to the first part of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. I've decided I'm going to scrap the first two episodes I've made and do an original playthrough. This is because I found out there are certain quests that do not or cannot be played via new game. This includes Beast Tribe quests and some others. And there's a lot of very good stories in there, so we need to get those done. But first, we have some world building to do. Um, Realm Reborn, Final or 14 Realm Reborn, is actually version 2.0, and this is what played at the end of 1.0. That can't be good. Oh, he's mad. Yeah, let's go, Louis Swamp. Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. I love that cutscene. However, we're not done yet. Oops, wrong one. Now, if you're wondering exactly what happened, this one, or this movie, should provide some information exactly what was happening.
Hydaelyn. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the Astral Eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent Astral Era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Yeah, if you want, there is a video on YouTube that goes more in depth as to what exactly happened in 1.0. But you don't really need to know that to understand the gist of what's going on in A Realm Reborn, thankfully, for the most part. Let's change that back. Now, on to our character. Not her. Mika Sakurai, which is the adopted sister or younger sister of Chiharu, is also from the same area. Namely that of Hingashi. She came to Eorzea to follow in her younger or older sister's footsteps, if you will, as a conjurer. Though maybe he gets started a little early, and she's only got one spell. So, yeah. But yeah, let's see what her adventure entails, shall we? So we'll get past this. Her birthday is also June 4th, and there's a bit of a reason for that. If you know what happened on June 4th in previous dates, good for you. Trippy.
Here. Here. Feel.
Oh, that's not good.
Here. Feel. Think.
Oi! You alright, lass? You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the Aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. Don't need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. What in the world? Feeling better, Kupo? Aha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Moogles, and we live in this wood. What the hell is a Moogle? Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Kupo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you a chance to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? I just got here. Oh my. Well, of course you haven't. You only just arrived. Thank you for noticing. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Interesting. Oh, that's hilarious. Gridania is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how about you keep me company till we get there? I'm young and don't care much for our conversation's sake. Breadmont's my name. Breadmont's the name, and Peddlin's my trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I wrong, Warm? I would indeed. I knew it! Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? I would say to gain power. Power? As in, power to do good? Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that? Aye, I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business. When you arrive in town, you best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild neither. Gridania is home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a bow, a polearm, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Is it? Uh-oh. Halt! Go no further! What's this then? Oh, shoot! What's going on? The skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Somehow, I think they're closer than you think. Bloody hells! We shall hold them here. Try to break clear. What have I gotten myself into? That was too bleeding close. Yeah. Nice that the Ixal will send us a welcome party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so just you take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? Well, since I come from Hingashi, which is on the other side of the planet, yes. It is? Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, biggest, luscious forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in, and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. Well, let's see it already.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by the way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Oop. Apologies for that. I don't know why I did that. You there! Yes, you! Your face is not known to me. New to come to the city, no doubt. I'm Bertenant, a wood whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let me see what you are. Well, how in the bloody hells am I supposed to do that? Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. Please select the control screen, yeah. Okay. I'll have to fix that later. I can remove this. Yeah. Alright. Yes. Okay. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Another green adventurer, I presume? I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Moine within, and she will take you in hand. Fortunately, that is a name I have not heard pronounced, so I don't know how to pronounce it myself. Yes. Bye. Yes, thank you. Whoa, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume? Correct. Welcome. Miona is my name, or Mother Miona as most call me, and the Caroline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? Hang on a second here. To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. People live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble. Trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north. And that is to say nothing of the calamity, i.e. Bahamut. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm emerged from within the lesser moon Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square mile of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation. Yet the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst the blinding glare. Thus these adventurers come to known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust that you will play your part. All that's left, then, is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scroll your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Huh. Seems the devs have a sense of humor. Mika Sakurai, You're quite suited, sure. You're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Yes, I know the name sounds foreign, but I am from Hingashi. Jeez. Very well. From the moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look what just arrived, another goddamned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. The Elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders mistrust upon themselves? Or bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. Friendly guy, isn't he? Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late. you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way of folks who live in isolation, Gridanians are want to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalogue of exemplary deeds in no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. I dare hope sooner. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Yeah. Not very welcome of strangers, are they? Now then, you may depend on old Mother Wayne to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Finally complete. Thank you. That serves a lot of storytelling in this. Level up. Level 2. Let's perform 3 tests that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Lovely. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure that you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Alright? Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Caroline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you've located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Conjurers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of conjuring. Speak with Medell, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons, armor, and the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Pars Montriot and listen to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your task, Mika. May Nofika guide your path. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to offer a helping hand. I'm certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folks will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventure Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to gain greatness, or to attain greatness. Hi. That's accepted. Thank you. Bye. Ah, yes. Welcome to the main city. These pop-ups are pervasive. Yes, very, very active game this is. Alright. Very busy. Of course, this is prime time, so there's that. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Noeni's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherytes are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means of travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherytes and their connection to the flow of ether. As the devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherytes found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetheryte or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. And that's attuned. Thank you. Alright. Let's see here. Adventurers Guild. Where do I go for that? I think it was right here. Yes. Almost got an umbrella. Yeah. Yep, this is the right way. Yes. This is the Conjurer's Guild. There's Medell. You seek the secrets of conjuring, adventurer? Then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It is at Moena's request that you have come? Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the forms of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate ether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from the shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elements would not suffer man's presence in the Twelveswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gilmora. But their desire to settle in Twelveswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elemental's favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in the temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure ether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore mentioned enigmatic. There, I cannot speak. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward, the elemental's permission to dwell in the Twelveswood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. Where did I and for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature, thus that they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you are ready to take the first step. Thank you. Trying to meet someone with some gear that I have. Well, I am not seeing her. Well, that is right. I don't have her. Yeah, I don't have her. Unlocked. Interesting name. Does the fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsamonthread, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! Merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with it would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Miladi's handiwork, and more specifically of her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smell that eel pile of pie of yours a moment away. Hand it over. You insist? That flake of crust, just divine. Very well. I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the Rosewood and Ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Excuse me. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to Ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked with widely traveled Old Dawn merchants, and I may truly say that I haven't seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed, or have seen. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself. See for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I am wary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. I do not. That is done. Someone's got a nice glamour. Pause. Holy crap, it's busy. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little task, I trust? The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry? I cannot emphasize how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful you're an obliging sort, Mika. It is adventurers like you who win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in struggles to come. Curious. Oh, that's level 4. Right. Well, back to the Conjurer's Guild and we'll start that quest up. Because job quests are important. Conjurer's Guild? No, Conjurer's Guild, thank you. Hang on 1 second. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Well, I suppose I have reasons for it. As well, I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother E. Sumi Young. Brother E. Sumi Young presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a hero. You'll find him in the meditation area, within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Right. Well, my friend should be on the way. Well, I do need to find a good pose, though. It would seem Aura and Mikote have different Hoses. Interesting. Yeah, I'll go with that. There she is. She's a well-traveled adventurer. I have some stuff on hand, some glamours and gil and the sort, and gear. Because, good lord, the stuff you can buy is ugly. I do mean ugly. Because the colors, oh my god. Yes. Go away. Right there. Yeah, there's a lot of items. We're done with this momentarily. I do believe that is everything. Except for the FC invite. Party? That was not what I wanted. There we go. Yes, go away, you bug me. No, I don't have that unlocked yet. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can't dye that yet. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Silglade fame. I am Brother Ixal, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principle of conjury. Pray attend me well. Conjury is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the solving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations where a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is no conjuring than that, or there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing. But worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must ask you to solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the Twelveswood alike. Can you make this vow? Yes, I do. I knew the answer ere the lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power invested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild. And so to work! Listen well, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of still great fame. Just beyond the city gate, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and fungors. I would have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were. As a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, though no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the Twelveswood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it's your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Mika, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. Alright. Hang on 1 second. Hang guard. I do believe I will summon my otter. I need to leave Gridania. I need to go to Central Shroud. Wrong way. And battle, yes. Bye. Yeah. An achievement! Yay! Alright, I need to fix something here. Alright. Time to murder some defenseless creatures. Yes, experience points. Yes. Looks like I'm not the only new adventurer here. things. One ladybug. Nope, there we go. Forest fungar. Fungar. Die, foul beast. You hit me! And dead. Sorry. Couldn't resist. Okay. Back to the Conjurer's Guild. Well, unfortunately, there is no fast way there. Aside from going to the 8th, right? And then teleporting. Welcome back, Mika. The elements have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with a conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step along the path to enlightenment, healing, protection, and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive the power from the same source, the forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray receive of me this hunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. There is no single path to mastering conjuring, yet should you find yourself needing direction, know that the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad of life around you, and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. Yes. Bye. Hunting log obtained. And I think this is where we shall end it. See you on the next one. Well, one.